Well, good morning, guys. I guess it's not live from my study, but I appreciate that some folks might have not made it on Sunday, and we kind of did a bit of a visiony sort of talk for the year, and I just thought it'd be good maybe for me to just highlight a few little bits. And if you missed it, what did I talk about? Well, ultimately, I based my message around John chapter 7, and in John chapter 7, they're celebrating the Feast of the Tabernacles or Booths, and they're having this great, amazing festival that points to a different kind of future. And into that moment of hope and longing, Jesus, on the last day of John chapter 7, verse 37, it says, on the last day, the greatest day of the festival, Jesus stood and said in a loud voice, "Let anyone who is thirsty come to me and drink." What a fantastic invitation. Whoever believes in me, as the scriptures have said, rivers of living water will flow from within them. And by this, he meant the Holy Spirit. And really, the gist of what I said on Sunday was this. Hey, I think Jesus wants to just maybe shout a little bit louder, stand up above all the other voices, and say to us afresh, come to me. Come to me. You know, whether you've been a Christian 5 minutes or 50 years, or if you're exploring Christ and Christianity, there's a thirst in our lives that can never be quenched with by filling it with a whole bunch of other things. Jesus wants to stand above all the other voices and simply say to all of us personally, hey, there is a different future. It's found in me. Come to me. So really, that's the gist of the kind of thing I said on Sunday, and into that, you know, I love how he just stands and identifies himself and shouts that little bit louder. He kind of with that invite also identifies himself as the source. And I guess what we want to do is make our building and who we are a little bit more accessible and a little bit more known. And I'd love us to do that in a personal way in our own lives, but also we want to put our building on the map. And we're going to make up some flyers, you know, the come as you are kind of thing that says, hey, there's a church near you, for you, and there's an invite to come. Pardon me. And so we're going to flyer the Guilt Park area, you know, because there's a ton of people we don't really know. Somebody said to me the other day that they were talking to somebody on Baker Street and they didn't know who we were and where we, you know, there was a church even there. That's quite an eye-opener, isn't it? We want at least people to have the invite, even if we don't know them. But also we want to put those flyers into our own hands for our friends, neighbours, colleagues and all the rest of it. But also we'll do a social media campaign as well. Because I know, actually, on Sunday there was people in the room who had come to church because of Instagram, and they're beginning to explore the Christian faith through that. And so we want to just shout a little bit louder, blow our cover, both corporately and personally this year. And then, you know, I landed on this. Come to me. You know, if you're thirsty, come to me. And then there's this incredible promise. When we come to him, rivers of living water will flow from within us. That he's the source and the source of power, and that power then resides in us and flows through us. When he talks about rivers, I don't know about you, but that speaks of volume and power and landscape transforming and changing. And I just believe that the Lord wants to fill us and for rivers to flow through us and to bring change to the places around us and the people around us. And I landed on Ezekiel 47, the incredible vision of the river of life flowing towards the Dead Sea, flows the posture of the Spirit and of Jesus is towards things that are dysfunctional. He wants to bring change and life and change things that are dying into life and a future. And so that's the gospel, isn't it? So that's kind of what I said, and ultimately I landed with this. Come on, let's be a come to me people. Let's go to him first and foremost above all. And we want to do that together on Sundays. During throughout the year, there's going to be some microwave pit stop moments of conferences. You know, every week we've got connect groups, and we were launching them on Sunday as well. So please, these are all places where we can come to him and be filled and have the river running. So there you go. 5 minutes. Blessings.